So you did mention, that what all you can or cannot easily migrate. Of course, apps are there, but of course, data services, and which is even more critical than app itself. Talk about the pitfalls when migrating data services, and what are the right ways to migrate them?
Well, the challenges of migrating data service instances from one Cloud Foundry to another is it really depends on the circumstances and the context. So, for example, it's different when all you want to exchange is the Cloud Foundry runtime. Let's say you want to reduce the BOSH-based environment in favor to the Kubernetes-based environment. So if your data services still, sit somewhere and you can still refer to them, well, then you may even have no urge to migrate your data service instances. I give you an example. Our data service product called Anynines Data Services is a set of different service brokers with lifecycle automation. So they basically deploy virtual machines triggered by BOSH. So our service broker talks to BOSH. BOSH creates virtual machines, and we recommended all our Anynines platform customers to have the data service installation in an isolated network segment, and not to use, for example, if possible, our PCF tiles, but instead use BOSH to deploy our automation and also keep it in a separate network segment. Because this way you can basically just add another Cloud Foundry instance and refer to the same service brokers, and therefore migrate service instances from one Cloud Foundry instance to another. I mean, still there's some work to be done. For example, integrating or importing metadata of those service instances, but you will have the service instance available. Now it's a different scenario when the goal is to really get rid of virtual machines altogether and move to a pure Kubernetes native container-based platform. So for this, we are also offering, and these products are upcoming, Postgres being the first one. We're going to add operators under the same license as the Anynines data services, so customers will be able to create service instances natively on Kubernetes as well. And if then the challenge is a bit different, because then you have to migrate the service instances. You basically have to do either a replication-based or a backup restore-based migration path. Now, with our data service, the advantage will be that backup and restore interfaces will be compatible, so that you can basically bulk export and bulk import service instances. Now, with the absence of such a automation that will span multiple data services, the problem may be more complex, because for each data service, you'll have to create your own migration path to get from virtual machines into a container-based solution. So if you have 10 different products doing data service automation, you'll have to talk to 10 different vendors or find 10 different migration paths somewhere else. And that's, I think, where a lot of work will cause a lot of effort.